Chapter 61. Time is running out. Now, see all starts. Be ready. More than you're expecting starts well into these good serving days. Be well serving it my way and see how all better truth becomes well served. And know we are ready to answer to all set your answers, to all needs as responding time begins. See how all truth becomes well evident with renewed questions answered. Now, about the questions from Canada and the USA about how we arrived, because the sightings of our ships are not yet seen. We have not all arrived. Some scout ships, as said, have become seen by the serving cameras, but we, the Elohim, have not arrived yet. We are the ones you see, but the ones who are on Earth are from the Pleiadian planets, as you call them. Be certain, they serve with us and are serving to answer you as they prepare all information to be well shared by all who are ready to land. The Pleiadians are mostly like humans, but they are not all as humans. The seeing of some may appear difficult to look at, but we do not see them this way anymore, as they are kind and caring to all of nature, animals, and humans. Be certain, they are soon coming also to walk the earth with us. The seeing of these humanoids may frighten some of you, but be serving respect to their beliefs and goodness, and they are grateful and serving to all. Be ready to be answered by them, as they have much knowledge about repair to pollution damage, and they are well prepared to clean the oceans and waterways. Be dealing with these good souls, as they are wanting to come with us to open to our ways of dealing with the cleaning of earth. We call them another name, better suited for them, but they call themselves the Josiels. They arrive with us and serve to be the healers of the waters of earth. The beings who are with us are mostly humanoids. However, only some are coming with us, as not all are serving on our missions. Nevertheless, they all accept the ways of the universal laws. Tell yourselves that many exciting times awaits you, as you will renew with many others. Questions about meat eating tells me this will be a difficult habit to stop, as many are believing that meat eating is a good practice. Be understanding that these practices are the death ways, and we are settling with this through education and better serving of our truth, with a better seeing of serving understood set of ways. Be seeing how meat causes cancer, and because meat eaters are in denial of this used truth, many will have a challenge to overcome this imprinted use of death eating. Heal this as you can, and we have many good ways to show you how to stop these ways of death eating. Healing serves to answer to your health ways, and eating flesh of animals causes the body to age quickly and enters diseases that are very difficult to heal alone. Be certain we can start to show you better ways, and soon you will renew our health and understand all the reasons you're eating meat, as the body was not designed for this habit. All is evident by the way people are so badly treated based on lies from the twisting of my words and my son's words. And this will be stopped by us as we begin to walk the earth. All healing comes from the end of these Lucifer cults who cause answers to great lies and greater deceptions, and most of these cults use women as their victims to oppress them and cause them pain. All I can say heals you, but for some, all these words are shared are a burning telling of truth that undoes beliefs and imprinting of past lies, and dealing with this needs to be well settled. All this was a well-planned controlling method to serve the elite's desire to rule your minds and your labors. Your time to awake heals all this imprinting. Visiting with us answers all your questions to our truth. Settle with these earth ways and understand you are in the dealings of a devil and not of the Elohim. And to say we are asking you to do these things and these ways of rituals, animals or people, as these religions are seen, are dealing with death ways. These are not our ways. We are free beings of light. This is constructive and evolutionary, not destructive religious wars and destitution of living ways. The way of self-sacrifice exists only to serve the way of Lucifer, as we don't see this as useful, because people cannot evolve if they give away all their work and abilities to serve another. These are used ways of Lucifer, who takes all and tells you it is never enough. Deal with this truth and see how you're soon freed from these chains of deceptions. These times are over. No, I am as I am, and I never wanted you to erupt into chants to answer me. However, I love to hear your hearts felt, dealt with understandings about who you are and how you move through the difficulties of living as a father does, nothing more and nothing less. Heal with me, and I'll answer you with an open heart, and heal with your own selves. Be ready and settle with us. No, we are dealing with all truth, and you must leave your place of denials and imprinting to free yourselves. Once this is done, your soul will begin to strengthen and find a new balance in its core, and all will become changed for you and serve your truth very well. This is the path to the Sato way, and these other paths reduces you to a slave. These times are over, and you must not accept Lucifer, or you will be his. Be responding only to your own person, and meditate to clear your thoughts. Listen to yourself only, and do not allow any voices that tell you to cause harm answer you. These ways are not ours and never were. See these ways be undid and find your light. God, received on August the 17th, 2012, by Zah. Chapter 62. Answers to many more questions. Be well answered, and evidence will better serve you with a proof of our set ways. Be ready and settle with us and with others as we begin to walk the earth. Be settling with earth ways and open to answers well responding to our arrivals and to answers of our ways, and be well serving of our time together. Love with all is possible, but you must first heal yourselves. Better truth will open the way for you. Respond to answers to our emanation of truth. Be dealing with our living truth of who we are and how heals to better open to who you are. Now, the question from Germany about serving understood ways of great renewals and telling of past. Heal with these words and understand we are as you see it. Here is the thing. We are Akai, and of Elohim, as these words mean, we open to a seeing of great abilities with our ways. We answer to the healing and care of people, healing time to open to the universal laws. As these ways, as seen in previous writings, answer you now. We are settling with the path of destruction left by Lucifer, as this understood path has finally found earth as being corrupted. Be serving answers to this truth as arrivals begin, because we are settling with all Satu truth and opening to many more seeing. I'm answering you these words, but I cannot say all at this time, because this will be difficult for some to accept at first. Heal with us and be ready to answer to all the truth. We are renewing now, understand? Now, about the question of our ways to answer to us, as with all who are dealing with the settling of evil. Answer these ways yourselves with the dealings of our ways to answer to answers. When you see how well we are without evil near us, see this renewal as the rivals become serving, because we will deal with all harm in a better way than ignoring the existence of it until it is too much to overcome. The way of evil causes harm and becomes greater by covering it up. Be understanding that what you see on earth is only the surface of the great evil plan about mass murders and settling slavery. All these ways only serve one purpose: to destroy humans and create a new breed of slaves to serve an elite group who wishes for absolute control and a new world order that opens to the ready leader of great torment. Healing with this truth is now and not later, as it will only grow into what it wants to do, and then it is done. Be seeing we are more trusted in all places of the universes to stop these horrors, and these times are soon here for Earth people. Now the question about life on other planets from Canada. Understand, many planets, settling everywhere as Earth, exist to have a good life. Be seeing, these planets are very much like Earth, but also very different in ways of how plants and dealing of light serves, as the sun is renewing with many, so with the serving of air and water. Be serving understandings that not all planets can be visited by humans, because air is different, but we have the technologies to open to this. The better planets for humans, many of you will enjoy. Be serving responses to this, as we will answer these questions with you through our meeting and education time. Answers to our ways will open to many more questions as expected. Hear these words and you will be answered. Now, about the question from Russia about the arriving places on Earth. We are many, and we will land in many places on Earth, and certainly in all countries, in farmers' fields and airports, and we will live with you, among you, to answer all your needs of power, good water, and air. But understand, we are soon there to begin the sorting of evil, and then all restructuring begins and deals with new ways of living. Answers to our call, answers to your calls. And then the question from India about who we are as the Satu way. Satu beings of light are all who open to the universal laws and better seeing how all is. Be ready to answer to our ways and see how we are able to answer to all with better ways of health and living. And certainly of great care for each other, as this is not very well serving anywhere on earth. Serve a time of meditation and answer to evidence of our ways at the Satu renewing time. See these ways with us be well accepted and well dealt with. At the telling trusted ways, all becomes well served. Be ready all starts well into the good trusted times, and see all renewals begin with us, as we answer to money and respond to urgent needs first. Be well settling with all serving answers, as all comes and responds to evidence of our ways, and be well serving of our time together. Now go and be ready. All opens very soon. God, received on August 18th, 2012, by Za. Message from Za. The universal laws are not all known on earth, with the exception of the 10 Commandments being only a part of the whole. Be well and be ready. Chapter 63. Better Truth starts with us. Be seeing how all telling of history has been organized to better answer to an acceptance of evil. See how what you are taught in schools is a well-coordinated form of indoctrination that serves to open to the believers of Lucifer's greater plans. Understand that what you know and what you hear answers only to answers of great lies. Understand that this is the problem. Better knowing the truth about how all answers you serves to open to many more seeing of great truth. You will see how these truths are settling with answers to knowledge and light of understanding. Be settling with these earth ways and open to greater knowledge of better serving truth. See how all will soon open the way for our arrivals as we become well served and well settling. Know you're well served with evidence of who we are and settle with this as we begin our time of reunion and great renewals. Be dealing with these times of reunion with grace and dignity, as all who are arriving are well settled beings who come as diplomats, and some are more noble than anyone on earth. This means we respect ourselves and each other as you would like to be respected yourselves. And this you will see. Be well rested as these days begin, because for a time there will be chaos and turmoil as we remove all the evil workers and better answer to all better responding truth. Now about the question from the USA, about the way of religions on earth. Heal the way these words in our books of religions have been manipulated to serve greater purposes, and these purposes are not to open to us, but to stop you from opening to us and the returns of my sons, Jesus and Gabriel. These books tell you we are returning, but also tell you we are not to be trusted, as we may be false prophets. Better to renew with us than with the lies that have kept you in darkness for so long, as we are who we say we are, nothing more and nothing less. Better to see this for yourselves, as I will be meeting with my chosen ones, settle with the ways of the earth, and begin healing with many of our children. Be well answered by who we are in evidence of our time of great truth. And see how all starts with a settled way of great truth shared. Be prepared to answer to knowledge of our ways and see how all your lives will be well improved. Be well seeing of who we are, settling with the lies that have plagued all religions since my son was dealt with disturbing abuses. So many lies about him were said. Be understanding that he came to earth to share our knowledge with you against my will, and he suffered the earthways of consequences. Because of greed and ignorance, there still lives, and still in greater ways on earth, as many of his words were changed, twisted, and corrupted by the lawmakers of earth, to seduce you into following rituals that are only theirs and were never our ways. We do not have these ways of rituals, but we have celebrations and reunions, where we love to share our music and our songs. Be settling with these ways of repeated rituals, as this tells me that if this is needed for you to follow your religions, then it is false, because it's clearly indoctrination. I am seeing how your seeing of faith follows a plan made by a man or cults, stemming from the dark ways, and this must be undid, as it does not serve us. Heal these belief habits and free yourselves from dogma. Open to new ways of seeing with us, and open to the emanation of truth. Now, about the other question about who my scribe is. She is how she wishes to be and nothing more. She lives a simple and comfortable life to give you these words and ways, as I have asked you to help me prepare my children for our arrivals. And no, these ways of seeing for her was not easy, as she was not knowing about how all heals before we contacted her. be responding to her as arrivals begin, as she will meet with us and see who we are, as we are all family and friends, be settled with each other and be caring for each other as we begin this sorting time, because these times will be chaotic and responding to many upheavals. Be you all settling with dogma and beliefs that settle with rituals, answering the dark ways of indoctrination. Free yourselves from these dark practices, as this opens to ways of acceptance and submission to only a few who are not serving the universal laws and serve the ways of greed, corruption, and sin ignorance. Heal these earth ways and open to our truth. Prepare yourselves for the time of reckoning as teacher, Jesus, and Gabriel arrive first to meet with our chosen ones. Heal these ways of telling repeated scriptures that only settle with words repeated and no truth to open to. Many are used to cause others to say nothing, as these words are settling with another way of submission to old twisted words. No longer Jesus is truth. These are answering words to your questions. Now, open to the light of who we truly are. Heal seeing of great serving lies, as so many planned, serving slavery based on indoctrinations and destruction of free will, and this was never my intention. I gave my children free will to better their evolutionary experiences, not to become a slave of used past dogma. Now, about the persistent question about who I am and who you are from Germany. Here is the truth, whether you are able to accept it or not. Listen to these words. I am who I am, and my name is God. And serving this should be enough, but I see you need to be face to face with this truth and how it heals you. How can I say this without you better seeing of this here? Settle with these words for now, and be ready to meet with us and open to absolute truth. If you cannot do this, then we shall help you more with our actions as we begin to sort and open to helping the greater needs of people first. But I will not answer this question again and deal with your own healing. Better to be with us than to be serving Lucifer, because Lucifer only takes, and he never gives anyone anything to help them evolve. Be certain of these demons' ways. Know all who serve him will have only us to settle with, because he is destined to serve his actions as he caused them, and know he has destroyed many planets and many people. God doesn't destroy, he creates. Be settling now with these words. And the last question from Russia. Why do I renew with only a few chosen ones in evidence of the many religious leaders of the world waiting to be spoken to? Understand, these leaders are corrupted and they do not serve me. They serve another who's only acting as me. But he is called Lucifer, and he has tricked you into opening to him and his blood rituals. We see how this answer has been used on earth, but open to the truth of these yourselves and settle with these lies of my words twisted to serve only a few greasy men. These are the servants of Lucifer who enjoy causing harm to the innocent and blaspheme my name in the process of abuses. These times are ending, as I will put an end to it myself. Be certain of this and let go of these golden calves of responding falsehoods and free yourselves to prepare to meet with us as we are the set of beings of light. We arrive to free all God's children from earth's planned destruction as this heals with all of us. Truth and understanding will show you the way. Ready yourselves to meet with us as we return to walk the earth and open to all who are ready to share knowledge and light of understanding. See how we will open to many, as all starts with evidence of great trust in all of our coming works and deeds, and then decide for yourselves who we are. As we arrive, I ask you again to remain calm, and stay in your homes with good supplies to wait for the time of chaos to be well over, as we will re-establish our governance in all places of earth and see to all the urgent needs first. Then we will begin the opening of truth to all who are ready. This process takes a long time for you, but a matter of a few months should be enough for us to do these ways of great sharing. Better to be waiting in the comfort of your homes, as we use our ways to sort all beings who are not completely human, as there are many who are fragmented and well-serving dark ways. They will be well cared for in better places to respond to their needs of evolution. The choice will be theirs, to change to better themselves or become what they cause unto others. They understand these words. Be ready, be well prepared, and see to our answering ways, as all becomes well settling and answering to great truth, better serving ways of living, and becoming yourselves again, as I give you back to who you are as you wish to be. God tells you this now, and soon you will see with all others how all heals, and how all opens to great truth and greater seeing. Now be ready and see all come as I said. God, received on August the 19th, 2012, by Zah.